between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks for joining us, football fans. Kate Scott, Brock Huard in the booth for this one. And Brock, any play could be a big play with the type of wide receivers we have here today.
It's gotten to the point where you simply can't cover, Kate, the elite receivers in the NFL today. You know they're going to get their looks early and often, and you just hope to contain them because you're exactly right. Any target they get has the chance to be a game-changing play.
Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Chase coming in motion right. One play action here. Burrow. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
First down.
First down. Here's Lamar. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 16.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals' 14-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw left side, complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Offense in the hurry up now.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm going to go.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Offense working quickly.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bengals' 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Lamar throwing again. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their early lead to 13. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
11.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
12.
There's another carry for Barkley. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
11 coming.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's going to run for it. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
12.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and
12. So read give here to Barkley. We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled there by Mike Green.
12.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
9 on the play.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 20-7 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 2.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Finds his man over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. James sets a return. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 33. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
11 Thomas.
Ball is out. Burrow lost it. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 1st down, here's Lamar. Called in left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 46.
Now Jackson sends this to the end zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-possession game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pass play now. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game.
Start. 180. Start. Start.
First down, a run with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
12.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Mighty.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
And again, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Jackson, quick pass wide. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on third. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it's incomplete. They tie up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Burrow out of the shotgun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Has it downfield, working the left. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take
Here
over
come the
first
Bengals to
and
take
10.
over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of
23-yard
bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
11.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
11, MT, tight.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just
11 empty,
feel
11
this
empty.
offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Behind. What?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Working now from the gun. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Splits a couple of defenders, incompletes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 15.
On 1st down, Jackson. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
And even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
DC.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Hey, report.
Jackson yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Lamar throwing again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That one's incomplete over the middle. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it's going to be second down.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
11.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time.
11, mighty.
There he is on 3rd and short. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA
Our
Sports
trip through the
halftime report.
NFL.
Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half.
Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 6.
They pitch it out to him here. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34. Everybody rushing back to the line. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run for this. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's good for a couple of yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain. Going to the ground again on 1st. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Burrow on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
First down.
180.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. They'll come up on first and 10.
Gun.
First
180.
down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air again. It's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
Get set.
Again, it's Burrow. Next on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and
Here we
10
go.
at the 12-yard line.
Hot. 180. 180. 40.
In the red zone now. Catch made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Sending him on the dive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
You turned it. 180. Shut up.
They'll throw. Third and long. That's completed right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense to the line for second down.
At the Bengals 41-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for third and 6.
Sit hard! 180! Go. Sit hard!
Pistol snap to Jackson. He'll have the first down and even more. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Mitchell. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
There's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. The turn starts at the 3.
The Bengals take over first.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 23.
Now Burrow. It's a screen to Barkley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
11, Thomas.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Here's a design run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Design quarterback run here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Line up the design keeper. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mitchell off the pistol give. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Looking inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now it's 2nd down.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
11
on 3rd down, here's Burrow. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another carry for him. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Lamar now from the gun. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's a design run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On 1st down, they'll run. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens approaching win number 7 on the year. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit.
Design quarterback run here. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. The run on 1st at 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready. Liking 8. Ready.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. We got just enough to move the chains.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to...